Every champion in the UFC, their biggest threat, and what percent chance they have to win. Flyweight, they have Manel Kape as Joshua Van's hardest fight. You could make the argument that Kape is the best flyweight in the UFC right now, but also I wouldn't give Kape any higher chance than like Pantoja or Tatsuro Taira. Bantamweight, they have Jan's biggest threat as Merab, and they give him a 35% chance. I'm not sure if I agree with this. I honestly think that Sean would give Jan a harder fight than Merab would. Stylistically, I think Sean would do better in a rematch than Merab would, but 35% chance for Merab, not bad. Featherweight, they have Jean Silva as Volkanovski's biggest threat, and they gave him a 45% chance to win. Honestly, I think I gotta agree with this. I feel like in order to beat Volk, you have to have like knockout power like Silva does, or Kevin Vallejos, or I guess Lopez. I do think Silva might have the best chance, but 45% might be a little high. At lightweight, they have Arman as Ilya's biggest threat, and they gave him a 38% chance. I got to agree with this. People are glazing Arman for no reason. They're glazing him for beating like 40-year-olds in RAF. They're glazing him for beating guys half his size in grappling. Ilya isn't running from Arman. He's got a fight booked with the interim champion. Come on now. Welterweight, they've got Ilya Topuria as Islam's biggest threat, and they gave him a 45% chance. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that's true. I feel like Michael Morales and Ian Gary could possibly have a better chance. Also, I think 45% is a little high, especially if the fight's at welterweight. Doubting Ilya is a loser's profession, though, so who knows. At middleweight, they have Nasruddin Imavov as Khamzat Chimaev's biggest threat, and they gave him a 25% chance. I gotta disagree with this one. I feel like this is a little weird, because in another post I did, they gave Sean Strickland only like an 8% chance or something to beat Khamzat. And outside of like maybe offensive striking, Sean Strickland's better than Nasruddin Imavov everywhere. At light heavyweight, they have Alex Pereira as Carlos Ulberg's biggest threat, and they gave him a 65% chance. I guess in a different world where Pereira stays at light heavyweight, he fights Carlos Ulberg. 65% is pretty fair. I feel like both guys fight pretty much the same. Left hooks, leg kicks, I just feel like Pereira's a little bit better. And at heavyweight, they have Cyril Gane as Tom Aspinall's biggest challenge, and they gave him a 55% chance. This one I got to agree with. I think Tom's actually pretty overrated. He has a good 1-2, but I mean, outside of that, dude, Gane will beat Tom Aspinall if they have a rematch. I'm not saying Tom can't win, I just don't think he will. Unless, of course, Gane keeps fouling like he does in every single fight.